Okay, what's up, YouTube? Um, Today we're going to be making a tier list. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but anyway, so we have our tier list here. As you can see, we have MK1, whatever. Now, this is my first time me being on a computer, right? So, or at least making a tier list, at least, right? So you see right here, we have Quarantine, we have Omni Man. I had to find these two photos because they didn't have the DLC here. As you guys know, Quan Chi is our most latest DLC character. Not waste no more time. Now, I'm not going to be going from Shang Tsung to Omni Man, right? I'm going to I'm going to try to make my way from Shang Tsung to Omni Man, but I might like pick a few characters on why I think they should go. Like if I say Scorpion's like up here, I'll just skip the Scorpion and put him up there, right? But we're gonna probably like get a couple low tiers, and then we're gonna get some like fucked up characters. So let's get speaking of fucked up characters, right? Number one, Kenshi. There's no need to even there's no need to even like talk about why Kenshi's the best character in the game. Um, Kenshi's normals are amazing, but that's not what Kenshi's for. We know Kenshi because he has sense on his side to jump your ass JJK style, right? 2v1 situation. Sento is there to cover, make him plus. He has a safe 50-50. Let me repeat that. A safe 50-50. That's, sorry, not safe, plus 50-50. If he does his 50-50 in Sento stance, and keep in mind, these lows and overheads, they're unreactable. They're like 17 frames, some bullshit, some dumb shit like that, right? Just Just Sento alone puts Kenshi on the map as the best character in the game. Without a doubt, hands down. If you don't have Kenshi here, something's wrong with you. Okay? Let's just start that off with the playing field. Sento really puts Kenshi. He's in his own league. Alright. Um who do you want that? Let's get a low tier in here. Why not? Fuck them. Before I do this, right, we have SABC. I may change these due to like some characters being in different leagues than others, and I have I don't think no characters like F tier, but I just have this for a special character. Okay, let's get a low tier in here, shall we? Why not? Who is low tier? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just get Shang Tsung in here. Let's just Shang Tsung A. Um, Shang Tsung is a really good character, right? Really good, really solid zoning. I would say he's probably our best zoner aside from Reiko, right? But other than that, I think Shang Tsung is like pretty much our best zoner currently right now, right? Great fireballs. He can spit out one, two, three fire skulls without the use of meter. And with the assist of Kung Lao, he can really be a menace at full screen. At least in young form. When he's in old Shang, or old form, his normals become hit confirmable. He becomes a hit confirmed monster that can probably the best meterless damage in the game, right? But that's not the only reason why you would pick Shang Tsung is due to his diversity, of course. I feel like Shang Tsung is probably one of the harder characters to learn due to his high skill ceiling. But once you master it, I think Shang Tsung can he has the tools to deal with damn near every single character on the roster, which is kind of crazy to me, right? So Shang Tsung definitely deserves this spot in A. See, this is where we have a problem here, right? Let's just do this. Let's do that. Okay. This is where we run into a problem, so we don't have no bullshit here because there may be a character that is strong, but I don't think that A tier strong, right? That's the reason why we need to. Oh shit. I don't know what I just did. Close that. Get the fuck out. Right. Um. Let's just keep F tier there. Fuck them. Right. Now this actually may be a hot take. All right. Well, I don't think it's a hot take, but for some people, maybe Garrus. I think Garrus is an amazing character. Garrus is fucking retarded. It's not even funny, right? Look, hear me out, right? Garrus easily has the most tools in the game. We can all agree on that. What puts Garrus on the map is, yes, he is a low health character, but keep in mind, he's one of those characters that can heal himself. So he basically becomes a healer in the fighting game, which is unfucking heard of, right? Um, his ability to two bar clone is absolutely fucking insane. It's honestly no bullshit. I'm glad that it's cost 2 bars, but even still, I still think that's too cheap, right? It needs to be at least 3 bars. Now, no, I'm not saying change 3 bars. I'm just saying like for 2 bars, that's not expensive for the 2 bar clone setup. That shit is the most broken mechanic I've ever seen in a fighting game in general, right? And he's not even a puppet character like our boy Kenshi up here. He can just summon a clone to do whatever he fucking wants. Literally. That alone right there really gives him an edge against most characters. And keep in mind, Garrus is also one of those characters that he does fairly well against the entire cast. He does really good with top tiers and everything, right? His normals are amazing. His damages do not get hit if he has Kung Lao or Mataru as an assist. If you get hit, you fucking explode. Right? Normals are amazing. Forward advancing normals. He has an 11 frame mid to complement his grabs. He's one of those characters that have a command grab, and he gets Oki off of his command grab. An amazing corner carry with it also. So he really can put you in a corner really fast and just basically throw loop you throughout the whole game. And you have to guess every single time Garrus knocks you down. So amazing normals, forward advancing mids, right? Meterless launchers, uh, damages. He hits you harder than a grandma than a truck running through your grandma's house, right? He just has all these tools to deal with you. And don't even get me started on his time clock mechanic, right? Just being able to reverse time and mitigate damage and gain that health back by knocking your opponent away is a really good mechanic. And not to keep in mind that once he gets 3 time stops, he has access to the best anti-zoning move in the game. You even breathe against Garrus when he has 3 time clocks loaded, you're done, right? Nothing else needs to be said about Garrus. Garrus is a phenomenal character. Next, fuck him. Sindel. Sindel is easily top 2, without a doubt. You can do this. You can do this right here. I wouldn't mind that, but I still think Kenshi's still he's just too busted to be number 2, right? But Sindel, we all know why Sindel is up here, right? Arguably, she's paired with the best cameo in the game, and it just so happens that the best cameo in the game is her best synergy. Yes, every character here can use Kung Lao to their benefit to a certain extent, but I feel like Sindel uses him to his max potential, right? Like Sindel and Kung Lao synergy is easily the best synergy in the game. We can all agree on that, hands down, right? She has really good buttons. She has really good damage, and paired with. But let's get real. What makes her top tier is her synergy with Kung. She's one of the characters that can technically two touch you. This setup is guaranteed, and it's basically unblockable because she can choose if she wants to hit you low or high first, which is insane to me. Most of these characters here have 2 hits of armor. Kung Lao Hat is already waiting on you. She floats in the air, hovers over you, making it an unblockable situation. It's blockable, but it's really tight. And if you dare armor, she just breaks armor, just combos you anyway. And you're going to end up taking more damage. Like the synergy with that, it's just, yet alone just gives her the number 2 spot, right? But her normals, meterless damage is great. She doesn't need to spend meter or even use cameo to get damage, which is amazing in this game. Um, There's nothing else need to be said about Sindel. Oh, she's also another character that can full combo launch you if you poke her back and she blocks it. So that's another feat that she has. It's rare, but the fact that she still has it in her toolkit really makes her a fucking nuisance to fight against. The little flip kick normal, her hair flipped a little. I hate that normal so bad. Just she had the number 2 spot. Fuck 'em. Get away from me, Sindel. Move. Um, Let me see. All right, let's get a low tier in here. Fuck 'em. See, this is where we have a problem. We don't have a no. Fuck that. He deserves to go here. Fuck that nigga. Eat a dick. Scorpion, you get fucked. Alright. Add a row. I added too many rows. I did. Can we remove that row, please? No. Delete row. Yes. So let's do this. And then let's do this. Okay. Scorpion is probably the worst character in the game. arguably, right? He just has nothing going for him. Well, his toolkit allows him to do, or sorry, his toolkits fit him, but his tools aren't great. I said that wrong again. His tools are he has the right tools for the job, but his tools don't work correctly as they should. He has a mid, but it's flawless blockable. It has a gap. You can duck it, so he really doesn't have anything to hit confirm into. He's a footsies character that doesn't even play footsies very well, and knowing damn well that most of these characters, like half of the cast, more than half the cast, can just skip neutral, or they have a cameo to allow them to do that, and he doesn't even do his job very well at what he's supposed to do. His normals are pretty good, right? He does go, but the main thing is that he don't really have a synergy to really throw him up there. All he's doing is that he's just going with the meta right now of like do some shit unsafe and then have a cameo cover you to make you plus or whatever, yada yada, right? But even still, even with the striker or with Cyrax, he only gets bumped up to about here or maybe there. Without that type of thing, he's still the worst character. Give Scorpion something to allow him to do shit, right? But for right now, he's just down. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, at least he has meterless damage from Spear, but other than that, I don't see Scorpion going anywhere soon unless he gets some type of buff. All right. Speaking of low tier character, okay, let's fix that. So Sub Zero is definitely better than Scorpion. Um, Sub Zero is another character, the same exact thing with Scorpion. He has the right tools, but his tools doesn't do the right things as they should. Um, Sub Zero is just a watered down version of MKX, right? They stripped my man away from everything he has. Ice Ball got stripped away. Ice Clone got stripped away. Slide got stripped away. His normals got nerfed and stripped away. They just made him such an atrocious character in this game that he's not even usable. I don't even I'm really surprised that fucking Sikander is even using this guy and he's actually finding success with him. But you know that's just that. But that's my opinion on Sub Zero is just shit right now, dude. And until they buff whatever he can, like the recent buff that they just gave him, it still wasn't enough. Sub Zero is absolutely dog water. Now, I will say his best matchup is easily Havoc, right? I'm not putting Havoc in, I'm just letting you know. Sub Zero's best matchup is Havoc. Havoc can't do nothing about Clone. He kind of has to sit there because his armor is too slow, right? But every character has a certain way to punish him from the clone. They have literally no bullshit. They have like 2 seconds to punish after they see clone come out. Like no bull. I'm not bullshit. Right. Right now, Sub Zero is just not where he needs to be at right now. Let's get into the top 10 here. Johnny Cage, top three. These are our top three. See, this is where we also have a problem here. Let's do this right here. Okay. This is where we run into a problem at. All right, because that don't need to be like that. So let's do A plus, and then we can keep it at B. No, that doesn't make any sense. Should we do? Fuck them. Let's just keep it like this, okay? See, but that doesn't. See, I had it right the first time. Okay, this is where we start to run into a couple complications because there are characters that need to be placed in these certain ranks. Let's just keep it like, even though this doesn't make sense, let's just keep it this way, okay? If we need to adjust it just because certain characters need to be here and there, but whatever, we're gonna keep it like this here. Johnny. Johnny is easily our best rush down character in the game, right? Stupid ass character, amazing normals, some of the best normals in the game. He has the fastest mid in the game. He has the fastest poke in the game, which what you need from a rushdown character. But the thing is that no other character has his tools that he has. No other character in the game has a 9 frame mid. No other character in the game has a 6 frame down one. Hell, no other character in the game has a safe meterless launcher that is a mid and doesn't have a gapper that you can duck. Johnny's the only character that has that. He has an 8-frame stand to and it launches and it's safe on block. He has an extension that gives him the opposite because it's overhead and you have to get low and there's no risk to Johnny whatsoever. Johnny is a rush down character. His win condition is getting in and it's hard to keep Johnny out. Right? I'm tempted to do this, but the only reason why Sindel is at the number 2 spot is because the only thing that's keeping Sindel in the number 2 spot right now is the fact that she has more win conditions than Johnny do. Right? Other than that, Johnny is fucking retarded. Perry is retarded, and I'm not talking about his fatal blow. Even though that shit is retarded, I'm not sure why NetherRealm never learned their lesson on giving a character a parry as a fatal blow because that shit is proximity range only. It's stupid. Um, just overall, him paired, he can get paired with any cameo. It doesn't matter. He still excels. Just Johnny is just Johnny. You can't. Oh, his stand one after he win a poke war. His stand 1-1. Or was it 1-2? I think it's 1-1. It's +3. He has a 9-frame mid, which means no other character can get out of his pressure. It's just once he gets in, it's practically game over. Literally, like no bullshit. It's game over. Right? Um, there's nothing else need to be said about Johnny. Johnny isn't in your top 3. Something's wrong. Um, you know what? Let's go for another hot take here. Raiden. I think these are the 4 characters that are just stuck. This is our top 4 right here. Right? These characters deserve the S tier name. Oh, sorry, S plus. S plus just means like you just do anything you fucking want. Right? S tier means that you are a very strong character. Right? Maybe you just have a little bit of flaws here and there that prevents you from being up here, but you're still very strong. A tier means that you're pretty good, but you have a little bit of flaws. B, C, and D just means that like you have a lot of flaws, but depending on which ranking you're in out of B, C, and D, just determines on how well you do matchup wise and what you do as a character. Okay, Raiden, he does everything. Raiden does everything he wants. I think Raiden is the only character that does not give a fuck about the cameo. Right? Raiden can get paired with any cameo, well, besides Johnny. Because Raiden can get paired with any cameo and still beat the shit out of you. Right? Raiden does everything you would need a character to do. Amazing buttons, amazing fucking staggers, amazing fucking damage, right? And just literally, Raiden he's just Raiden, right? Literally having a cameo is just a flex for Raiden. It's not even funny. The cameo is just there just to flex on you on how good this character is. Oh, you can't deal with my shit already? Oh, okay. Well, you finna have an even harder time because I have cameo. Right? The cameo really just makes he's just a stupid ass character, dude. He's just a retarded character. I'm sorry. Whoever designed this character is absolutely retarded. Wherever you are, if you did the balancing on Raiden, you deserve to get a decrease in pay raise. I'm joking, but still, fuck you. Alright. So this is our top 4 that belong in the S tier rank. I don't think no other character goes up here. Okay. Garrus would have made it up here, but the only reason why Garrus isn't up here is because literally these 4 characters are just fucked. No bullshit. These 4 characters are just fucked. They're in their own league. These 4 characters do what the entire cast wish they could do. Okay. Let's get another low tier in here. Rain. Should I put Rain here or here? Let's do this. I think that looks right. Let's take this slot out. Let's do that. Okay. Rain. I think Rain is strong, but the only thing that's holding Rain back right now is that he has, hands down, he has the most potential out of any other character in this game. We can all agree on that. Whirlpool, portals, allowing him to teleport. These are all tools that any character would wish they have as a quote unquote premier zoner. What makes him bad is he have deceptive range on his normals, meaning that not a bad for the opponent, but bad for you as the player. His forward tube seems like it has really good range, but it's really deceiving. It doesn't go as far as you think it does. All right. Whirlpool doesn't trap as it should. Portal just sucks ass right now. Right. He teleports too slow. The recovery on teleport it's pretty good, but I think it needs to be better for what it is. And overall, he just always need to spend some type of resource just to launch you. Right? Not saying that his damage is bad or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure, like, even though meter build is fast in this game, he's spending more money than he can make. Right? Um, Rain God is not that good. Just his whole toolkit, his whole if they fix his toolkit, Rain is either here or here. But for right now, Rain Tools doesn't give him the access to really give him the boost that he needs right now. So right now he's not a bad character, but he's one of those characters that you only play to like either counterpick or you either are doing it just because. I think that's the only thing. It's only just a counterpick. That's the only reason why you pick this character, right? He still just needs a lot of work in order for him to work. He has to work a little bit too hard than our top tiers up here. He don't even fight our top tiers great. So which is the reason why he got the B tier spot, right? Um, Smoke. Let's just put Smoke in there. Do I think Smoke is better than Shang Tsung though? Probably. I think Smoke is better than Shang Tsung. Yes. Smoke is a great character, amazing character. He fights the top tiers good. The only thing he struggles against is like zoners such as Reiko. He struggles against a little bit against Sindel. He struggles against Shang Tsung a little bit. The only reason why Smoke is up here is due to him having, even though his schmicks isn't real technically, but when he goes invisible, he's just on a different. Well, speaking of that, yeah, I think Shang Tsung is better than Smoke due to that reason. Um, his anti-zoning tools aren't great, but he probably has some of the best meterless damage in the game. Um, his buttons are pretty fucking good. Just maybe 4-3-2 needs to be like non. It needs to be gapless because he don't really have any other mid or anything to really confront you with. But other than that, I think that's his only flaw, right? Being able to basically take your turn back, as in like his little phases and stuff like that, his cancels, really like put you in a mix up situation where you have to guess every single time, when is it time to take a turn back? Is it my turn? Oh shit, I just got launched and I didn't even notice it. Right? Smokey he's that type of character. I think he's really strong, right? But players just really need to what makes him hard, I think he's like one of the hardest characters to learn due to every single one of his strings having a different timing from his cancel, right? So a lot of people think he's here, but in reality, I think he's here. Once you master this character and get all the timings down from his teleport or his little phase cancel, he really becomes a force. Like he becomes an unmovable force to fuck with, right? So Smoke definitely earned his spot up here. Now, this only if you master the character. If you don't, he's like here or like here. But if you master him, he's very good. He's very rewarding at the end. Okay. Let's get another low tier in here. Um, Reptile. Actually, I think Reptile is better than Rain. Um, maybe he's. Let's keep him here for now. He may raise up just a little bit, But for right now, I think Reptile is very strong, right? He's not as strong as these characters up here, but he definitely has something going for him. Whenever he's invisible, oh, this motherfucker is the best character in the game. You can't do nothing to him whenever he's invisible. Like literally. Especially like if you ever played against Honeybee, Honeybee really utilized his invisibility to its maximum. Right? He does shimmies with it. He'll like just sit and just let you do stupid shit and then punish you for it. Right? So whenever Reptile is invisible, he's here. He's best character in the game. Right. Well, I think that's a bit of a stretch, but I think he's about here. Right. But his slow normals really get the best of him. Him not being able to move after his projectile, after acid ball, really hurts him a little bit, right? Because in previous game he could do that, but now all of a sudden they stripped that away from him, which really tones him down a lot from being that aggressive, running around, zip zaz, running behind fireball type thing. It really does slow down his game plan, which ultimately leads him here. Um, that really does have a big impact on him. But other than that, he has great meterless damage. He pairs with different cameos fairly well, not all of them, but he pairs with a couple of them, such as Scorpion. That's the only one I'll be listening for right now. Um, his mix is actually pretty good. He has a pretty fast overhead whenever you don't charge it, right? If you halfway charge it, it gives you a really solid knockdown and you can just kind of mix your opponent or even activate invincibility. So he has different ways to activate invincibility other than smoke, right? I think that's what really like gives him this spot right here as the top one. He'll either be at the end of A plus or he'll be the beginning or he'll be at the top of B tier. It's just his multiple ways of going invisible. Right? He has a few ways to go invisible without the use of meter. That's the only thing that really gives him this spot right here. Honestly, I don't really know nothing else that speaks out to me about Reptile. Um, got next. Let's do Baraka. Now this is a hot take. I think Baraka is here. I think he's stronger than Shang Tsung actually. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, yeah. Or yeah. Let's just put him in front of. A lot of people think Baraka is like here. He don't he's definitely not here. No. People think he's about here, but I think he's like here. I think he's top six still. Right? Like yes. The Cyrax nerf really hurt Baraka. I think Baraka his best synergy was Cyrax. Right? But since they stripped away Cyrax, he no longer has that luxury anymore. Right? They also nerfed him from his damage. Right? His damage still. But don't get me wrong. His damage is still nothing to laugh at. He can still fucking hurt you. You feel what I'm saying? He can still like dig you a 6 foot hole if he wanted to, right? But those are the only two downsides that Baraka has. Is those two nerfs, right? Even if we compare him to Raiden, Raiden also got the same thing too. The only difference with Raiden is that he can be paired with any cameo he fucking wants and still excel. But other than that, nothing else changed about Baraka. He got the necessary tune downs that he needed, which he was doing too much fucking damage. Yes, I understand it was a 2-for-1 special. They took away two things and he still only has one. But still, I think Barack. Okay, maybe that's a bit of a stretch. Let's actually put him in. Is he better than Smoke? Yes, I think he's better than Smoke. Yeah, I think he's Smoke. Um, Keep in mind, this is my opinion, right? But I think Baraka is very strong still. Great meterless damage. He has great normals. That little low, that mid into low kick still gets everyone, right? Online, he has a great 50-50 because it's online. Of course, you can't react. Um, really good projectile. Like I said, really good corner carry to get you to the corner to bully you. He has really good range on his normals to also bully you. And all of his shit is just either safe or it's plus. There's nothing else to say about Barack. He's still the same character he was pre-patch. They just tuned him down as needed, and of course they took away Cyrax, which really hurt him because, like I said, that was the best synergy in the game. Even whenever Sindel was here, with the synergy with, if, really, that's what we're doing. I guess somebody's shit caught on fire. But anyway, If Cyrax was still here, Baraka would be right there, even with the damage nerf. But since they took away since they took away Cyrax, Baraka's here. Nothing else needs to be said about that. Let's get another low tier in here. Lee May. I think Lee May is right here. A lot of people think Lee May is like here, maybe here. I don't think she's better than Smoke, so she'll be probably right here. People think she's right here or right here, but I think Lee May is. She's definitely no. She's not better than Reptile. No, bro. Really? In the middle of recording, this is what we're doing. Fuck them. Keep it going. All right, maybe they're a little too loud. Okay, they're down now. Lee May is. Don't get me wrong. I think she's very strong, right? Literally, there's one thing that's holding Lee May back right now. Two things that's holding Lee May back right now. Same thing as Reptile. She has too many fucking gaps. 124 has a gap in it. Back to one has a gap in it. 443, 44, 443, 444 has a gap in it. 24, 214 has a gap in it. Every single one of her strings that she used has a gap in it, and she's a rush down character. How am I supposed to rush you down if you can keep me out? And I'm not talking about zoning wise. If I'm a rushdown character, how in the hell can you keep taking your turn back if I'm a rushdown character? It makes zero sense. It depletes the fact that I'm a rushdown character in the first place if you can keep taking your turn back. You get what I'm saying? Once they get rid of her gaps, she jumps. She immediately jumps up here. No, fuck that. I think she's better than if they take away her gaps, she becomes top 6. Easily. Amazing damage. Her buttons are great. One of the best shimmies in the game. She has a really good fucking fireball, right? Her synergy with Scorpion really allows her to maximize what she already does, and it just amps that by 30. She is the best character to be paired up with Scorpion. That's her best synergy. That's the best. Yeah, Scorpion is the best synergy that's paired with Lee. You pair Scorpion with any other character, it doesn't work very well. But you pair her with Lee May, or you pair Lee May with Scorpion, Scorpion gives her the fucking world, and it fucking amps what she can do by a fuck ton. But since she has those gaps, it really hurts her. It really hurts her. Sad to say it because I fucking love Lee May. The second reason is that she don't have a good mid. Yes, she has Palm Strike, 12 frame mid, but it's not hit confirmable. It's a knockdown. What what in the hell was NetherRealm thinking on giving a rushdown character a non-hit confirmable mid? It's only a 2-hit strike, bang, and it has a gap in it. So she can't even fully commit to that in the first place. So it really just it hurts her really bad. But literally everything else is fucking amazing. Like I said, buttons are amazing. Shimmy is amazing. Forward advancing mids. Her damage is probably second to none. 50% for one bar is fucking crazy. She turns into fucking Baraka and Raiden. Bars. I ain't even mean around with that one, nigga, but I did that. She does everything else good. The only thing that's holding her back are those two flaws. You know what? Let's do that. Lee May, she has very high potential if they just fix those two problems. But other than that, let's go with the next character. Um, Melina. Melina is the same case here. Do I think she's better than Rain? Hell no. Fuck no. No. She's definitely not better than Rain. There's really not much to say about Melina. The only thing that Melina has to her benefit right now is the fact that she's the highest damaging character in the game. That's the only thing she has right now. But that is certainly not enough to put her up here or here, right? Um, Fireball is fucking atrocious. They stripped her away from Fireball. They stripped her away from Air Teleport. Air Teleport fucking sucks. Ball Roll is ass right now. Like I said, Ball Roll is only used for damage. She has good meterless damage, but her tools that used to be threatening in previous games have been stripped away from her. Her main string that she only uses is it 1-2-1? The little high overhead. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That it has a gap in it, but I don't think that would matter I mean, if they take that away, it still wouldn't boost her up any higher, right? Because she's still going to be the same. Fireball's still going to be horrible. Ball roll's still going to be only used for combos. Air teleport is still going to be the same. There's nothing, just because I took away that gap doesn't, it's not going to boost her any fucking higher, right? Her toolkit, she has the right toolkit, but it, it's just not good enough. She has no identity, right? I can literally name you two other characters that does the same exact job but better, right? Who will those characters be? Baraka is one of them. Amazing projectile. That little shimmy string that you want, Baraka probably has it. Melina's probably better, yes, if you take away the gap. But these two do the exact same thing, but Baraka just does it better. Same thing with fucking Raiden. Raiden does exactly what Melina does, but better. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but still, Melina, she just, I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen enough Melina players to put her on the map enough to let me know, like, hey, she's that dude. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, Melina stands down here. Maybe, do I want to do that? Let's stick with that. Okay. Um, who are we gonna? Katana. Katana's very strong. Katana's very strong, right? Very strong characters. The only thing, meterless damage, amazing projectile, amazing buttons, forward advancing mids, fast mids, right? Some of the best meterless damage in the game, right? The only thing is that she doesn't have a synergy. She doesn't have a good synergy right now. She's not paired with anybody very well, right? And if you said Sub Zero, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nothing to you. Sub Zero pairs would have it the best. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Stay over there, right? Um, the only thing, yeah, that I think the only two things that's keeping Katana from being up here, because she definitely has potential, is the fact that uh, her main combo starters are a bit stubby. Not sorry, stubby is not the word. Um, they're kind of like slow, right? Compared to the rest of the cast, like the tier above and above that, they all have buttons to compete with Katana. She doesn't really fight against some of the top tiers very well. But like I said, her damage is her meterless damage is amazing. She's never spending meters or so she can always be on the defense and break. Her projectile is amazing, right? Damage is amazing. Her buttons are very, very good too, but they're just a little bit too slow to compete with certain worst down characters such as Johnny, right? But other than that, I think she's a very get the fuck out the way. She's a very strong character. Just those two little things are just putting her a little bit like she's still above water, right? But she does fight the low tier. She crushes most of the low tiers. I'm not even gonna hold you. But other than that, she earns the. I think she's the top in A tier, right? Probably. Maybe not though. Next character. Let's go with no. Shao Kahn definitely not better than. Um, I think Shao Kahn is a good character, right? Mm, the only thing, okay, Shao Kahn. Oh, sorry, General Shao. I think he has. I think he's the second character with the most potential. Only reason why I placed him here is because I don't think he's B tier. I don't think he's down here with Rain, and you know what? Maybe he is. Hmm. Is he though? Probably not. Fuck him. Let's put him here. I want to explain why he's down here. I don't think he's A tier status, right? He's probably here. Only reason why I say that is because he struggles very hard against character projectiles. He has no anti-zoning tool whatsoever. So if you can keep him out, you basically win, right? And there's nothing General Shot can do about that. He's a big character, so it's really hard for him to jump over projectiles if he's trying to mitigate some things. So if you have a mid projectile, he's fucked, right? Um, The only thing he has going for him right now is that okay, shut up, phone. Um, non-axe General Shao. My God, he's fucking here. Non-General Shao without the axe is fucking stupid, right? But what hurts him is the fact that axe cannot be um axe is on a set time limit to be put down. So I believe it's after like 7 or 8 seconds, axe finally comes back. The only benefit axe gives you is his stand too. Name me any other thing that General Shao Axe does for you. Oh, if you said that plus frame that General Shao, what is it, 4-4-2, back two, some shit like that? If you tell me that's the only reason why you have Axe, shut the fuck up. It doesn't even give you enough plus frames for how slow it is. Yes, it launches, that's cool. But for how slow that actually is, it's not good enough. What really hurts him is that he doesn't have a mid. But I think giving General Shao mid is a bit too much. His damage is kind of lacking a little bit. He has around average, a little bit above average damage, right? But what I think what really hurts him is the axe situation. Whenever he puts, if they give General Shao the ability to put down axe permanently and call it back when you want to, he either jumps here. Okay, maybe here is a bit of a stretch, but he definitely, I think he becomes better than Baraka if they allow him to permanently have axe down whenever he so pleases. But for right now, he's here. Without axe, he has very fast buttons. He doesn't have a mid still, but he has amazing fucking plus frame. He has access to some of the best 50-50 in the game because it's damn near unreactable. They both launch, by the way, and they're safe on block. He gets access to a command. He basically becomes the brute of the game, even though he's not the brute. The brute is Havoc. Our brute of the game is Havoc, but still, he becomes a fucking force. Without without Axe, he now has access to like 3 different armored moves, which is kind of crazy. Um, but like I said, having Axe on a set timer really hurts him a little bit because him with Axe is not that threatening. I'm not even gonna lie, right? Like you kind of have to find ways to put down the Axe, and another thing that hurts him is that he has limited ways of keeping Axe down, right? Oh, sorry, he have only a limited amount of things that he can put down Axe with. Because for right now, the only thing he can put down Axe with is the special move down back four, down four. The little axe slam, bang. That's the only thing that he can put down axe with. And if you do that in neutral, you're dying. And if you do it in the combo, you just lessen your time on how long axe can be on the ground. So you can't even get, you know what I'm saying? So for right now, he'll be there. I might move a bit more, but other than that, he's just there. Kung Lao. Kung Lao was, I think Kung Lao was strong. But let's keep it real. The only reason why you're picking Kung Lao is because he has the best armor in the game. Paired with Goru, I think him and Goru pairs the best with Kung Lao. We can all agree on that. No other character pairs with Goru better than Kung Lao does, right? Armored launcher, the best armor, or sorry, the safest armor in the game. One of the best armors in the game. I think the best armor in the game definitely goes to where's she at, Tanya. But nonetheless, he's still nothing to be fucked with. He does. Oh, he hits fucking hard. He hits hard. Every time Kung Lao launches you, he's getting a guaranteed like 37 to 40%. He's hitting you like a fucking truck, right? Is she better than Kung Lao? No, I don't think Kung Lao is better than Katana. Um, the only thing that's keeping him back right now is if you strip that away from Kung Lao, he now is here. That's Kung Lao's whole identity right now. Is being able to like Kung Lao, he crushes Lee Mei. He fucks Lee Mei so hard, like it's the first day in jail. You feel what I'm saying? He just steamrolls Lee Mei, right? Any character that has so many gaps, Kung Lao thrives off that shit. And it just so happens that more than half the cast have so many gaps right now. Even one of our top tiers like Baraka and Smoke, they have gaps. And Kung Lao, he just crushes right through that. And if he hits, Guru comes in, launch, and you eating 37%. If you block it, you have to guess what mix up, which is insane, right? Uh, but that's really one of the benefits that goes for Kung Lao. But other than that, I think, like I said, I think he's strong. Really, oh, he has probably the best shimmy in the game, right? 212 is amazing. Um, the only thing he doesn't have meterless launchers. He does have a meterless launcher, but it's very unsafe on block. So you really, technically, he doesn't have a meterless launcher, right? He can, well, technically he does, but hit confirming wise, he doesn't have a meterless launcher, such as Katana, um, Johnny Cage, Sindel, etc. Right? But then I think Kung Lao is a very strong character. Um, the Tanya. Actually, I think Tanya is at the top of A tier. Tanya is really amazing. Tanya is an amazing character. Literally, I think Tanya has no flaws except for one. The only flaw that she has right now is the fact that she gets out damaged by the entire cast. She is the lowest damaging character in the game. She always has to spend a resource, so she gets no meterless damage. Um, Literally, that's the only thing holding her back right now is that she gets absolutely out damaged by every character in the game. Tanya can take control of a match, be in control of that match the entire match, and still lose due to not doing enough damage. I've played Tanya so many times and been in a situation where I control the match so many times, but I just can't seem to finish the game off due to my opponent out damaging me. Like if I go against a fucking Kenshi or if I go against a fucking Lee May, I'm done. I'm cooked. Right? I get two shot. Not that she's a low health character, but due to the fact that I'm only doing like 28 to like 29% maximum, and I'm still spending a bar to get this damage. Right? Goru is also her best cameo. She doesn't use him as good as Kung Lao. Actually, I think they're about the same. Maybe Kung Lao does it a little bit better than Tanya, but Goru's still a good pair with her. But even still, with using Goru, she's spending some type of resource. Goru takes a little bit while to come back due to how good he is. And even still, she's only clocking in like 27, 28, 29% every time she touches you. While all these other characters hitting you with 40%, 45. Like Shang Tsung, he over here hitting you with 43% combos with no bar, no cameo, no meter whatsoever. That's the only thing that's keeping her back. Amazing fucking normals. Best range in the game, right? If she touches you from full screen, you're getting full combo launch if she has to buff up, right? Forward advancing mids, non-gaplet. Well, they're gaplets, but if you dare armor, she just breaks it. So it defeats, you might as well say that mid is gaplets. Um, she's safe on everything. It's really hard to punish her on shit. Teleport just allows her to do free shit. It's not as good as it was in MKX, nowhere near. But the fact that she has it and she's allowed to take her turn back and get a free mix up from it is absolutely insane to me, right? The fact that she gets more range on her normals when the buff is active is fucking busted, right? Literally, honestly, I'm even debating putting her up here, but I don't think she's S tier though. That's the only reason why she's down here, right? She's easily probably the top of A plus right now. She's very strong, right? There's nothing else really to say it, honestly. That's the only thing that's keeping her back right now is that she gets absolutely steamrolled if you do damage, which every character does, right? Can we put up here next? Okay, see, this is where we have a problem. We have too many characters in B tier. This is where I think that seems good. Actually, do I think Smoke is better than? Probably not, honestly. Now that I think of it, I don't think Smoke is better than Tanya. I think, see, but she's not S tier though, which is the exact reason why we have this ranking right here. Okay. Maybe we need an A minus because there's too many characters in A plus, but we're gonna keep it like that. Let's say right here, let's split Katana from Kung Lao. Kung Lao starts at A minus. Okay, let's just pretend that's there because I don't want too many slots here. Who are we gonna put next? Fuck it, let's do Reiko. I think Reiko is stronger than Shang Tsung easily. Reiko is very. Oh my god, he's very strong. I think he's one of the more versatile characters in this game. He's a good zoner, but he's also a grappler at the same time. So there's really no way to punish Reiko in any fight. He has the best projectile in the game, but he's also the best grappler in the game. So no matter which way you fight him, you're fucked. Right? I'm honestly debating on if Reiko is actually better than Garrus or not, but I don't think he is though, because Garrus has multiple. He has so many ways to fuck you. So we're just gonna keep it there. I think these two are on par. I think these two are a little bit on par. Maybe Garrus is literally like a hair better than Reiko, right? But right now, oh shit, hiccup. Reiko is fucked. You can't fight him at long range because he has the best projectile in the game, and if he spins meter on that shit, you're definitely not winning. But whenever you get up close, you're scared of command grab and his pressure. He has a +7. Oh, sorry, he has a +8 normal that gels into his stand one, which means he can mix the fuck out of you. He can do back two, which is +8, command grab raw. So next time he does back two, the threat of command grab is there, and he can just gel stand one two and get a full combo launch from it. His damage isn't amazing, but the fact that it is meterless, he can get meterless damage off of that shit is crazy, right? He's basically Tanya, but he does it better. He doesn't do much damage, but the fact that he can get multiple tries on hitting you really puts him up here. Obviously, the Darius and Tremor synergy works best with Reiko. That's probably one of the best synergies in the game right now. After command grab, he's hitting you. He hits like a fucking. This nigga hits like a Ford F-250 carrying a 50-foot trailer. Like it's not even funny, bro. He hits fucking hard, right? No doubt about it. His normals are fucking amazing. Amazing range for the type of character archetype that he is. Probably has some of the best range in the game, some of the best normals in the game, right? Reiko is just that dude. I think what really makes him this strong is, like I said, him being able to play two different playstyles. They're on the completely different spectrum. You cannot outzone him. Well, you probably can, but he can definitely keep up with you with his fireball. But once you get in, he just fucks you, dude. It's not even funny. Like, next character, he's already annoying me right now. Hmm, Liu Kang. Liu Kang is very strong. Even though he's ABC 1, 2, 3, Liu Kang is strong. Some of the best shimmies in the game. Actually, right next to Kung Lao, I think he probably does have the best shimmy in the game with 1, 2. Amazing hit confirm, amazing normals. He has fast mids, 10 frame mid, 12 frame mid. Um, the only thing that's preventing, literally, the only flaw right now that Liu Kang has is the fact that he cannot launch you meterlessly. He has to spend some type of resource to launch you, rather if it's cameo or bar meter. He has the same problem that Tanya does, literally, right? But don't get me wrong. Whenever he does hit you, he hits fucking. You're gonna regret getting opened up by Liu Kang. The problem with this is that it's very hard to not get opened up by Liu Kang. Your defense have to be fucking immaculate to fight against Liu Kang. The Motaru and Kung Lao synergy is really good right now. He becomes a grappler. You're always looking for grab. Shut up, phone. You're always looking for grab, bro. You're always looking for throw, but then he has one of the best shimmies, and his mids, such as 4-4, is fucking amazing. His fireball game is fucking amazing. Low fireball scoots under most fireballs in the game, and he just wins the fireball war just like that. Um, Literally, his corner carry is great for a rushdown character. But whenever you're in mid screen, it's not so good. But when you're in mid screen and he can just take you to the corner that easily and start his pressure, amazing. Really great buttons, really good plus frames. He's just a very scary character to get put up against. Staggers are out of this fucking world. Just don't get hit, don't get shimmied by Liu Kang. Easier said than done. Ashura. Actually, I think Ashura is better than Garrus. Yeah, keep her there. See, now this is where we have a problem. I don't think Barack. See, this is where we have a problem. I don't. Now that I'm seeing these characters up here, I don't think Baraka sits up here. I think he's about here. And I'm starting to get a little bit angry because there's too many characters in the A plus tier. But like I said, fuck them. Leave it there. Um, did I put smoke down? Yeah, I did put smoke down there. See, my mind did change about these two now. The fact that I see like these four characters here. Now these two definitely don't belong up there because they're nowhere near compared. They're still competing with the top tiers, but they're nowhere near as good as they are. Actually, I think Baraka is better than Tanya. Just by a hair though, only by a hair. Um, Ashura, probably, yeah, she's easily top five. We can all agree on that, right? Easily top five, right? Um, pokes are fucking amazing. Her range is fucking amazing. Her buttons is fucking amazing. Her damage is fucking there's literally no flaw with Ashura right now. She she probably has the best synergy with Serena. When you pair her with Serena, you cannot move. You cannot move, dude. If Serena hits you full screen, she can still get a combo. No bullshit. Ashura, you cannot move. She basically becomes MK11 Fujin. Literally, right now, there's no hole in her game plan. The only thing that's preventing her from being here is two reasons. She has to spend some type of resource to get meter. Oh, sorry, stupid. She has to spend some type of resource to get damage. But when that, she's just like okay. Once she spend meter or calls that cameo in to get the damage, she fucking hurts. She fucking hurts. And also the second reason is just these four characters up here, dude. They're just. I'm not saying she's too far out of the league because she's not. But the fact that these four characters stand up here, she's not up here. She's not in their league. I'm making that sound bad, but she has the top of the S tier spot for a fucking reason. Right? She's not S plus. The S plus means nigga, you're a fucking god. No other character. You can win every matchup as long as your win can. Basically, yes. So for example, Kenshi, his win condition is bringing out Sento. The moment Sento is out, he wipes out this entire cast. Sindel, the moment her win condition is getting the knockdown with Kung Lao, the moment that condition is met, she fucks the entire cast. Johnny Cage, his win condition is getting in. The moment Johnny Cage gets in, he fucks the entire cast. Same thing with Raiden. When Raiden, literally, Raiden has no, he has win conditions. I think he has multiple, but I don't know. I really don't know what his win condition is right now. But just I don't do. It's so hard for me to explain what rating does. Just rating existing alone really puts everybody in this tier list in trouble, including the three characters that's in front of rating right now. The fact that this specific rating exists puts the entire cast in trouble. That's all I have to say about it. Right? With Ashura, she just has the best toolkit you can ever ask for in the character. I feel like they can make her light and dark stance a little bit more her identity, right? They can kind of make her a little bit more fun, but even still, dude, she's fucking fucked to play against, bro. She's very annoying to play against because she can play this like keep away game, and you can try to rush her down, then she just teleports out to the other side of the screen. And the fact that she has Serena with her already added on to her long fucking hit confirmable range, it really makes it hard for you to approach her in the first place. It's really annoying to deal with. Havoc. Right now, Havoc is not in a good spot. I think Havoc is very strong. Don't get me wrong. I think Havoc is strong in the right hands, right? Um, his Oki situations aren't the best, but when he does get Oki, he kind of steamrolls. Probably, he has the best steamroll effect than most characters here, right? He's like once he's on top of you, it's hard to get Havoc off of you due to how many plus frames he has. Like he has a guaranteed 1-1-2. You cannot do nothing about that. You have to flawless block. You have to flawless block, right? 4-1-2-1. Was it 4-1-2-2? That's also plus on block. Like he has so many plus frames that just guaranteed, and it's like really hard to get Havoc off of you. The only thing that's hurting Havoc right now is not having a fairly fast mid. Even though Superman Punch, like I said, it's an amazing mid right now, right? He has middleless damage, which is fucking great. I love Havoc. Middleless damage is great. Corner carry is great. Just his Oki situation can be like kind of fixed a little bit. His fireball isn't, it's good, but it's not great. He loses a fireball war against any other character that has a fireball. I like the mechanic that they put on his fireball, but it's just not good enough to compete with other fireballs, right? His armor is horrible. A lot of people say, "Oh, but he gets armor on everything. He gets armor." Yeah, but that shit is so telegraphed, right? I think it's like what? I think it's like 80. His armor is 80 frames, if I'm correct, right? I'm pretty, or like it's like 70 something frames. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know damn sure that his armor is more than 55 frames, 100%, right? And his regular, without spending meter for the arm snatch, it's the same thing. You can flawless block it, and it becomes punishable because it's so fucking telegraphed. You can just simply just move out of the fucking way. Or if you got it like that, if you're like Kung Lao or Liu Kang or something like that, you can just break the armor. Just fucking break it. Fuck them, right? Um, his now a lot of people will say, but his back 2-2 string with the overhead, or sorry, with the low and the grab. Yeah, that string it does catch a lot of people off guard. The only reason why people think he's like up here or like here is due to the fact that there's no Havocs online. Nobody plays Havoc, which is the reason why people struggle against him, right? Havoc is one of those matches where you need to know what to do. So he really just steamrolls you if you don't know what to do against him. Like he's a really good scrub killer, right? Um, his back to two string is really mediocre, right? People say, dude, but that shit is I'm not no. His risk reward is not great. If I hit you with command grab, you only losing like 8%, correct? Yes, or 9%. Sorry, if I hit you with command grab, oh sorry, not command grab. If I hit you with the back 2-2 string to grab, you only take 9%. If you duck that grab, you're doing way more damage than I will. Not to mention, you can armor through both options, so if there is a gap, so you can just get out of that situation for free. But yes, he does have the option to block, but that just adds another mind game on top of what he doesn't want. Okay. Um, his damage isn't the best, but it definitely he's not Tanya. He definitely gets around with the arm or with the damage, but I think it can be a little bit more higher. I think his fireball can be a little bit more better. Um, what else that I think that's wrong with him? What am I missing? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. But other than that, but yeah, I think that his risk reward ratio from doing that string is not in his favor whatsoever. Right? But what I think really hurts him is, like I said, his armor. Not having a good wake up in this game where you have cameos always being on top of you is not a good look. It's really not a good look. And then you have characters, even Melina can break his armor, right? It's just not a good look for Havoc right now. But like I said, he does have some of the best potential in the game if they fix him. Like if they make his armor somewhat better in his fireball, he definitely jumps into the high A tiers, or maybe the low. I don't think he's low end. That's a bit of a stretch. He'll probably jump like between Tanya and Smoke, right? He'll probably jump somewhere right here if they fix that problem. But for right now, he's here. Quan Chi, the worst character in the game. Quan Chi is fucking. There is no benefit to playing Quan Chi right now. There is no benefit. He is absolutely dumb. Matter of fact, nigga, you don't even get a tier. You just blank. That's how bad you is, bro. You don't even get a label. You fucking suck. Buttons are ass. Having a 9-frame poke, uh, that's -10. Having a 11-frame poke is fucking atrocious, right? Um, he doesn't have a mid. Now I can tell you this. His zoning is top notch. But the only problem with this, yes, he's the best zoner in the game. We can all agree on that. The only problem with this is that whenever he keeps you out, he can only keep you out for a limited amount of time, which prevents him from being a good zoner in the first place. A zoner keeps you out very well. Quan Chi has a time limit on when he becomes a good zoner. When he has portal out, he only gets 2 uses from that. But don't get me wrong, those 2 uses are gonna be fucking hell to deal with. But the moment you deal with that shit, it's easy to approach Quan Chi. The moment you approach Quan Chi, he loses the game. The moment you knock Quan Chi down, or the moment you get in Quan Chi's face with any of these characters, Quan Chi immediately loses the game. His lose condition is getting knocked down or having to confront face to face. That's his lose condition. Every single one of these characters can do that. He absolutely sucks. He has nothing going for him right now. Once he's trapped in a, oh my, I'm convinced that this matchup with Johnny Cage is 9-1. Once Johnny Cage and this character right here, once these two characters get in on Quan Chi, there is nothing Quan Chi can do. They can do whatever the fuck they want against this character, and he can't do nothing to stop these two. They have literally, Quan Chi's fastest poke is Johnny Cage's fastest mid. It's having a 6-frame down one and a 9-frame mid. This is easily his worst nightmare right now. Johnny Cage steamrolled fucking Quan Chi for the fucking free. Even if you don't pick Johnny Cage, Liu Kang is still right there. Liu Kang is right. Liu Kang is the same thing with Johnny Cage. Honestly, I'm even thinking about putting Liu Kang up here, but I, I I'm putting. Nah, I don't think he's better than Nashua though. Let's do that. I think he's better than Garrus. But this matchup here, I think this matchup is like 8-2 or like 7-3. The moment Liu Kang, because he has great corner care. The moment Liu Kang puts Quan Chi in the corner, he's done. It's over with. There's nothing Quan Chi can do. Right? Let's do Omni Man. Uh, I think Omni Man is done. I think that's a good place for Omni Man, right? No. I think Omni Man is better than Smoke. I also think Omni Man is better than Tanya. I think Omni Man is better than Baraka too. Fuck. Hmm. This is hard. This is hard, dude. I don't know where to put him. I definitely think he's better than Tanya. He's definitely better than Smoke. Is he better than Baraka though? I think he's better than Baraka. Let's just keep him there for right now. I think he's better than Baraka. Omni Man is great. Strong character. Very strong character. Amazing. Oh my god, his buttons are fucking amazing. Probably some of the best normals in the game. Really great range, forward advancing properties. His damage is real. His damage. above average. It's still nothing to laugh at. Um, the tools he have can really annoy the shit out of you, right? He has a armored launcher, such as these other two, but the best armored launcher definitely goes to Tanya and Kung Lao. But his armored launcher is really good. It's very fast, hard to break it since it's that fast. Um, he has a really, like I said, really good meds. He can shimmy the shit out of you very hard. He's just overall good. I don't really know. I think his only flaw right now from being S tier is the fact that his game plan is like really easy to compromise once you hit the higher rankings, right? So whenever he does do his little float shit and he folds his arm and weight there, as a high level player, you can actually like know what he's going to do next. You can counter each and every single one of his moves, especially like the sky drop. You just up block it. Now he's not punishable. Yeah, you can summon cameo to it, but that's still a risk that you getting put into. That's the only thing that's holding him back right now. Once he hit the higher ranks, people know what to do against him. But if you take away, if you don't play so scrubby and you actually play like Ashura does, he becomes a very strong character. It's hard to fuck with Omni Man, right? Meterless launcher, meterless damage. He just great. Yeah, he just overall. I'm like I said, I'm really tempted to put him up here, but I don't think he just meets that ground yet. Um, Next we have Natara. Natara is definitely better than. Mm, mm, this is hard. This is hard. Fuck, dude, this is hard. Dude, this is this is hard. Um, let's do this. I think that looks good. I think the Tar is now strong. I think she's very strong now, right? She used to be down here. Sorry, he, nah, nah. She used to be like right here. Reason why she jumped up here is due to her buffs that she got. Once again, she's one of our healers, just like Garrus. She can heal as many times as she fucking wants. Her her move, oh my god, her movement ability is so fucking annoying to deal with. It's like trying to swat a fly from out of your face that you can never catch it. Her damage is fucking hard, nigga. For her to be she's basically a glass cannon, right? She's easy to kill due to her being one of the lowest health. Oh, that's another bad thing that Quan Chi has. He doesn't have anything good because he's the lowest health character game. He's the lowest health pool character in the game. So it's easy to get in on him. Can't get out, and he explodes when you touch him. Same thing with Natara, right? But she actually has some type of benefit to it, right? A little bit. They made her little blood sacrifice shit a little bit better, so now it's faster and it doesn't take away as much health. So she can gain more health than she spends, which is always great. She can heal as much as she wants. Her damage is fucking amazing. The only thing, like I said, that's keeping her from being any higher, if they make this one change, I think she's here. Sorry, I think she might be better than Brock if she's here. If they make two changes, if they make these two changes, I think she's here, right? Those two changes would be if they make her a higher health pool character, which I know that they're not going to do, which is not too bad. But if they give her a hit confirmable mid, she immediately jumps here. Immediate. I'm even debating put her in a probably nah. That's a bit of a stretch. Probably better than Omni Man if she gets that buff. If they give her a hit confirmable mid, if you see a Natara player after she gets a hit confirmable mid, you're in danger. You're in danger, right? But for right now, I believe Natara is right here. For those two reasons, not having a hit confirmable mid, having low health, and most of her things she's taking risk for. She's taking unnecessary risks, but that's her whole game plan, so it really kind of hurts her a little bit. But like I said, just give her mid. She jumps here, dude. She becomes really good. But anyway, that's my tier list. Um, there may be a few characters out of place here. Like I think there's too many characters here in um A plus tier, but I don't know. I think there will be too many tiers to put right there. Actually, would it though? You know what? Let's do this. I think this will make a lot more sense. Even though we already made it to the end of the video, but still. I think that makes a lot more sense. Right? Let's go with this. I think this makes a lot more sense right here. S plus, S, A plus, A minus, B, C. Fuck this nigga. Eat a dick. Um, yeah, this is my tier list right here. If you guys agree, let me know. If you think there's a character that's out of place, let me know down in the comments what you think. Again, this is my opinion. Hope you guys agree with this and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and your boy Spawn is at this thing. Peace. And it's kind of weird because a little overlay there, but fuck.